Good morning, students. Today I am going to discuss lesson number 3, Taro's Reward. But Taro's Reward is a Japanese story. It is about a thoughtful and loving son named Taro. But this story gives us a moral, a message of hard work. But we people often forget to take care of our parents. But जो Taro है, he is an inspiration for us. He is loving and caring son who does everything possible for his parents. He works hard to fulfill his parents' wishes. This story tells us that जो hard work है, it does not go unrewarded. See the reading of first paragraph. A young woodcutter named Taro lived with his mother and father on a lonely hillside. All day long, he chopped wood in the forest. Though he worked very hard, he earned very little money. बेटा तारो जो था, तारो was a young woodcutter. He was very kind, sincere and hard-working woodcutter. He lived with his old parents, with his father and mother on a alone hill. And all day long, he chopped, he cut the wood in the forest. He worked very hard, but he did not earn much money. This made him sad, for he was thoughtful son and wanted to give his old parents everything they needed. Thoughtful beta, full of thoughts. He did not earn much money, so he was very sad because he was thoughtful, kind and loving son of his parents, unselfish son of his parents. So he tried to do everything for his parents that they wanted, and that was possible for him. He wanted to give all the happiness to his parents, but he was very poor. See the reading of second paragraph, beta. One evening, when Taro and his parents were sitting in a corner of their hut, a strong wind began to blow. It whistled through the cracks of the hut, and everyone felt very cold. Suddenly, Taro's father said, I wish I had a cup of sake. It would warm me and do my old heart good. But I whistled through. Whistled through, it means passed through with a whistling sound. And cracks means narrow gaps or narrow openings. Beta, pronunciation of this word is sake. It means, beta, sake is a popular Japanese drink. Clear? And warm means hot. Beta, one evening, Taro and his parents were sitting in a corner of the hut, and a strong wind was blowing. The wind was passing through the cracks, through the narrow gaps of the hut with a whistling sound. Everyone felt very cold. His father also felt very cold. Suddenly he wished that to drink a cup of sake to keep his body warm and do his old heart good. Now see the reading of third paragraph, beta. This made Taro sadder than ever, for the heart-warming drink called sake was very expensive. How do I earn more money? He asked himself. How do I get a little sake for my poor old father? He decided to work harder than before. But expensive means costly. Now Taro became very sad because जो heart-warming drink था, that was very expensive, very costly. और जो तारो था, he could not afford to buy such an costly drink for his father's comfort. Now, Taro asked himself, how do I earn more money? How do I get a little sake for my old father, for my poor old father? And he decided to work harder than before. Clear? See the fourth paragraph. Next morning, Taro jumped out of his bed earlier than usual and made his way to the forest. He chopped and cut as the sun climbed, and soon he was so warm that he had to take off his jacket. His mouth was dry and his face was wet with sweat. My poor old father, he thought, if only he was as warm as. And with that, he began to chop even faster, thinking of the extra money he must earn to buy the sake to warm the old man's bones. Beta, wet means not dry, है ना? And began started. Now, beta, next morning, Taro got up earlier than usual and went early to the forest. Taro worked harder and harder. He chopped and cut the woods in the forest. The sun was climbed. It came over Taro's head. And Taro was feeling so hot. So he removed his jacket. His mouth was dry. He was feeling thirsty and his face was wet with sweat. He was thinking about his old poor father, who wanted a cup of sake to warm to his body. And after that, he started to cut the wood faster than before. He was chopping woods so hard because he wanted to earn more money. He was thinking that he must earn more money to buy the sake for his old father. And this sake will help to warm the old man's body. Clear, beta? Old man's bones. Then suddenly Taro stopped chopping. What was the sound? What was that sound he heard? Could it possibly be rushing water? Taro could not remember ever seeing or hearing a rushing stream in that part of the forest. He was thirsty. The axe dropped out of his hands and he ran in the direction of the sound. Then, but suddenly, Taro heard a sound, and he stopped to cut the wood. This sound was of rushing water. Rushing means flowing water. But he had never heard the sound of flowing water in that part of the forest. So he was surprised, but he was very thirsty. The axe dropped out of his hands. It fell down. He ran in the direction from where the sound was coming. Sixth paragraph. Taro saw a beautiful little waterfall hidden behind a rock, kneeling at a place where the water flowed quietly. He cupped a little in his hands and put it to his lips. Was it water or was it sake? He tasted it again and again, and always it was the delicious sake instead of cold water. Beta, kneeling means bending on knees, and cupped a little in his hands, means took some water in his hands. Clear? In this way. Clear? And delicious means very tasty. There he saw a beautiful little waterfall behind the rock. He was surprised to see it. As he was very thirsty, he bent on his knees at the place where the water was flowing. He took some water in his hands and put it to his lips. He was confused. Was it water or was it sake? Because its taste was of like sake. He tasted it again and again. But every time it was giving the taste of sake instead of cold water. Clear, beta? Thank you.